Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Claude, and welcome back to another video. Now today, I give to you the 2025 DAGames song tier list. Before we start the video, just remember that this is my opinion, so don't go in the comments and tag me because red SSD is too high or purple SSD is too low. Just remember that this is my opinion and everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Also, sorry that this video is a bit late. I mean, it is currently the 8th of January. I was meant to make this a bit more earlier, but I've just been a bit busy, so sorry about that. So, let's start the video. Obviously, as you can see, there's no songs in F and D, but there is a song in C tier, which is White SSD. And looking back, I am quite disappointed in this song because the original White song, of course, is probably my favourite flash drive songs from the original flash drive. And then he just somehow ruined White SSD, and I think it's because of that demonic voice that you hear while he sings, and honestly, I just don't like that voice. It sounds really auto-tuned in a way, and yeah, I just don't like that demonic voice, and it just kind of ruined the whole song. If that demonic voice just wasn't there, I think the song would just be marginally better. Like, probably even an A tier song. Of course, when the pre-chorus hit and the chorus hits, oh my god, it was really good. I honestly was surprised and just absolutely dumbfounded about how beautiful it was. And I forget how beautiful White actually is as a song. But again, like I said, White SSD just didn't hit the same. The thing is with DAGames, when he remasters a song, it can go either way. It can go really bad or really good. Don't know why my hand's the other way around. But, for example, United We Stand remaster wasn't as great as the original, but Atomic Renegade remaster is better than the original. I'm not saying the song is bad whatsoever, but when I hear it on my DAGames playlist, I'd probably skip it. Like, I've got to be in the mood to listen to White SSD, which is rarely never, really. Moving up to B tier, we got Cop de Grace Extended. Oh my god. Oh, but this is, you know, an interesting one it is. The animation was so great. When I reacted to it not so long ago, I loved the animation. It was so weird, but so funny. I laughed way too much of this song. And also, congratulations for DAGames for that song, Cop de Grace Extended, hitting over 1 million views, which hasn't been seen since, I'm pretty sure, Are You Proud of Me Now, actually, which is really surprising because Madman is at 900k and Close to Home is at 800k. So congratulations for DAGames for that song hitting over 1 million views. Honestly, he deserves it, and he got like 1 million views in under a week as well, which is crazy to think of. I think what ruined this song for me is the extended bit, like the whole extended bit. And the reason why is because all the other vocals, right, that, you know, Chrissy and Will sung, was the exact same as the original, you know, from like, I think 3-4 years ago. And the extended bit is, you know, completely new, and Chrissy sounds completely different. And in my personal opinion, not saying that Chrissy's a bad singer whatsoever, that kind of ruined the song for me. And I said this while reacting, it would just be better if they just sung the entire song, you know, from the start, basically. You know, re-sing everything, not just keep the original bit and then extend it onwards, you know? Like, it would be better if they just sing it entirely. Basically, like, remaster Cop de Grace. But as I was saying beforehand, the animation was really great, really funny. Great animation. I wouldn't say it's their best animation, but god, it was interesting, and I didn't know if it was an animation or not, so yeah. Up next is Purple SSD. I will admit, I was tempted to put green, black, blue, and gold SSD on here because, technically speaking, it was slightly altered with the new change in the SSD, but I didn't at the end because it would just be more things to talk about, and they came out in previous years as it is, so that's just, you know, what I'm gonna go off. So that's why those SSDs not on here. But Purple SSD, it kind of grew on me a bit, I will admit. Like, I'm starting to really enjoy the instrumentals a lot. It's really more peaceful, and I know DAGames isn't all about peaceful. Like, you know, he's a nerdcore singer, he makes heavy songs, that's his style, of course. And his peaceful songs, you know, can go either way, like I said. When I reacted to Purple SSD, that some peaceful songs can be good. For example, White, the original, As the Lights Go Out as well. And this one in particular is actually really good, but it's just not for me. But when the drums hit, oh my god, that was an interesting bit, because I didn't expect, you know, to be any metal in that song, but there was metal, and I was surprised about that. Up next, we got Dying to Find a Home. This was Digital World of Circus, I'm pretty sure. And the reason why it's in B, I like the song, but I have no idea what the hell a Digital Circus is. I mean, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's about, so that's why it's a bit low. And I think I got a comment, actually, when I reacted to Dying to Find a Home, that someone said that it didn't fit the theme of Digital World of Circus. And I don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, I never seen Dying to Find a Home. I never seen Digital World of Circus, so I wouldn't know. But the song itself, again, it's one of those peaceful songs. You can't really hate it. I don't mind it. The guitar solo is absolutely amazing. I don't know why, but in 2025, Will went off with the guitar solos. I will admit, he did it with Red SSD as well, which is, you can see, a bit higher up. A bit, well, it's in the max tier list. So, yeah, I really, really liked the guitar solos that he's doing. It's got like an 80s type Guns N' Roses kind of feel to it, and I really like that a lot. So, it's quite nice that he's doing guitar solos. But the song itself was pretty good. Cammy Cat also was featured in the song, which I never knew Cammy Cat was until I heard of Dying to Find a Home, and her voice in it was pretty good. I mean, it was a bit auto-tuned-ish, in my personal opinion, but I didn't really mind it. But yeah, you know what? Dying to Find a Home is a good song. I can't hate it. Moving up to A tier, and we got the start of the 2025 songs, which is The Plan, which is the second song from Open Affiliate Item. Yeah, you know what? This song is pretty good. A bit long. I think this is actually one of DAGames' longest song. I think it's like 6 minutes long. I don't know if it's longer than the Black Ops 3 song that he's made. I can't remember the name. Summon the Wave, I think it's called. I might be wrong. Or Summon the Horde. I think it is Summon the Wave. I could be wrong though. But yeah, you know what? For a Red Dead 2 song, which I was so surprised to see this is a Red Dead 2 song, it is really good. I really admit, the feature person, I can't remember his name off my head, did an amazing job in it, and it had that, you know, old western feel while still feeling like a metal song, and that was really good. Surprisingly, I thought this was a really good song. It has, you know, kind of aged poorly for me, in my personal opinion. Like, I didn't like it as much as of now. But when it comes on, when it does come on, I'll jam to it, you know. It's a pretty good song, and it's very catchy as well, I will admit. The catchiness is there, and Will did a great job on it. And obviously, this was the only song that we got for a long time until Yellow SSD came out, which is, you know, obviously up next. And it was quite sad, you know, to see, you know, the DAGames allegations, you know, hit like a truck. But good to see that Will was back, you know, kicking about, making songs like he used to. I'm happy for him, you know. Glad to see him back. Speaking of Yellow SSD, up next is Yellow SSD. This actually kind of annoyed me that this song came out, because I didn't have a face cam yet. But all the other songs like White, Purple, Bronze, Silver, and Red SSD, I reacted to with the face cam. That's kind of a more of a me thing, not an actual, you know, Yellow SSD thing. It just didn't affect the song whatsoever. But the song was really great, I would admit. And it did kind of follow the same theme with The Plan. It kind of aged poorly, but not as poorly as The Plan. So, I really liked Yellow SSD a lot. I really did. It was a good song. I can't hate it whatsoever. Honestly, I think what ruined it is when when Will starts singing the pre-chorus, he had that random like siren noise in the background. I think it was. I don't know what the noise was, but I just didn't like that whatsoever. I mean, if that bit was removed, it would probably be an S actually. But you know, I feel like some things with the SSD stuff that he has done kind of ruins it and impacts the whole song as a whole. But I really did enjoy Yellow SSD and reacted to it as well, as this was the first ever DAGames song I reacted to on the channel, and man, it was a blast as well. And you know, it got very positive vibes from it as well. So I was really happy to see that everyone loved my reaction to Yellow SSD, even though it was just me without a face cam, just reacting to it, like I did with Dawn of the Damned and some other songs. I think it was Hat Trick. Those are the only two songs apart from Yellow SSD I reacted to without the face cam. But either way, Yellow SSD, great song. I can't hate it whatsoever. Up next in S tier, we got Bronze SSD. When I heard it, when he showed off, 30 seconds of each song, I was quite, concerned, because I didn't know if I would like Bronze SSD. But man, when I reacted to it, I loved it instantly. It had like a a Viking type vibe to it, which I really adore a lot. And I love the background music, with armor forging together, and the hammers, hammering at the anvil. That was really cool. I love that a lot. The whole Viking feel of the song is really great, and I will admit, when I work out, I actually have this song in my playlist, in my workout playlist, and man, I jam out to this song. It's really good. It's so weird talking about Bronze SSD because I hated on it, and now it's a really great song. I feel ashamed. Speaking of SSD, I don't know why DAGames, change the whole SSD feel on the whole album, because with Yellow SSD coming out, you had like this guy who was a cowboy, while originally with blue, black, green, and gold, I generally forgot the original. With those songs, it had the actual SSD, and now they change it to some sort of like raw, and I don't understand why. And it kind of confused me with the whole raw stuff, because I just didn't understand while looking at like a Viking to Bronze SSD. So I don't know why this sudden change, but it is what it is. I mean, Bronze SSD still stands as a great song. And moving up one last time to the SS tier, we got Red SSD. Oh my god, this song grew on me like fine wine. Jesus Christ, this song is an absolute beauty. Like, when I first heard it, it would probably be like an A or a high B tier. And now it's in the top of the top. It is such a great song. I love this song so much. I don't know why. I think it's like the metal vibe it was going off, and it just, was so good. And they will also added, the guitar solo as well, which was an absolute joyride when I hear it back, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know anymore. I've been talking too much. But yeah, Red SSD is an absolute great song. I listened to it on repeat, actually. It's weird because, I dog on, like, these songs, and then, like, a month or two later, I love the songs. It happened when I reacted to JT's music with Dawn of the Damned, with his Doom Dark Ages song, I said, it's good, but it doesn't fit the style of Doom Dark Ages. And then, like, 2 months later, I love it. And it's the same with Red SSD, I kind of said, it's like a 7.8 out of 10. And now it's like an easy, like, 9.5 out of 10. Up next, we got Silver SSD. Oh my god, I remember reacting to this song. I paused the song in the first 2 seconds because I was blown away by how great this song is. It is so great. And we got more of, and this surprised me actually, we got more of DAGames rapping. And, DAGames can rap pretty fast, but fucking hell. He rapped like a speed demon after the chorus, I don't know how or why, but he sung so quickly, like I couldn't even catch on to what he was saying. It was so great. And after the rapping bit, you got hit by a freight train of metal instantly. This song is so great. I love this song so much when I'm on my exercise bike. because, you know, you guys don't know me. I'm fat. I go, you know, work out. As I was saying, oh my god, this song is just, you know, it's just amazing. You know, I love it so much, so great, and the metal hits you so well, and I don't really know what's this, you know, based off. I don't know if it's like, you know, the Silver Ages or the Iron Ages or whatever you want to call it. But man, that he did not, you know, disappoint with Silver SSD. When I heard it for the first 30 seconds when he showed that video, I knew it was going to be a great song already. You know, because with Bronze and Silver SSD, you don't know what you're going to expect. You know, with, you know, the other SSD songs, you kind of knew what you're going to expect because it's the same stuff but extended. And this, well, I was unexpected. And man, Silver SSD, you know, it had that potential to be great, and that potential showed off because it just shows how great DAGames can sing, not only in metal but in rap as well. And that just shows how great he is as a singer. Such an underrated singer. Like, generally speaking, he's so underrated as a great metal singer. You know, I would go and say he's probably one of the best nerdcore singers ever. You know, he makes so many great music, and I am being quite biased because he is my favourite singer. But deadass, he is like the best nerdcore singer that I have ever seen. And last but not least, as you can clearly see, is Birth from Exile, which I keep saying Path of Exile and Birth of Exile. It is Birth from Exile. I don't know why I keep, you know, getting the title wrong. It's probably because I'm an idiot, but Jesus Christ, this song is amazing. This is probably his best animation work ever. Like, easily. Like, the animation in Birth from Exile is amazing. And the whole song itself, the instrumentals and the whole vocalist stuff, is absolutely insane. Oh, I love it so much. It's so great. This song really grew on me a lot. Because after, you know, hearing this song, I wanted to hear it for myself, you know. Because with this version on YouTube, it's different to the actual whole song, you know. In the actual video itself, some bits are cut off and used for instrumentals, not actually for singing purposes. Because, you know, there's like this lore with Goliath, I think. I don't really know. I don't understand the whole lore with Goliath and that stuff. I haven't got a Scooby-Dooby clue, so... so I didn't understand what the hell was going on, but man, I was into it. It's kind of like watching Black Adam. I didn't know what the hell was going on, but I enjoyed it, so I can't hate it. When I was making the thumbnail for this song, I obviously listened to the song in the background, and I just, you know, couldn't stop but then just sit there and just embrace the song as a whole, because it was just so great, you know? This song is just perfect in basically every other way imaginable. That's the best way I can put it. It's just amazing. Also, I like the new Iris logo that he has made. It's got like this whole metal, you know, vibe to it. You know, it kind of reminds me of deathcore bands, kind of like, you know, Motionless in White, or, you know, other, you know, I can't remember, like, I don't know, oh my god, I don't remember a death metal band top of my head. Oh, but his new logo looks quite similar to like a deathcore band for Iris, and I really like it a lot. And it's gonna be quite interesting because, you know, with his newer posters, he's obviously going to change them, and I obviously have, you know, the older posters. As you can see by this poster, this is obviously the old logo. It has, you know, the old Iris logo. That's the old one, and DAGames made a brand new one, which is going to be up there, and then it will say Heart of the Artist, you know, Resurrection, blah blah blah. So it's going to be like it's going to be completely different, but I have the old one. As you can see, I don't know if he's changed it yet or not. I don't know, but that is the old logo, as you can clearly see. Moving back to Birth from Exile, it's such a great song, honestly. The animation, like I did say, is amazing. The whole instrumentals is amazing. I love it so much. However, I feel like the vocals in Silver SSD is better. But I think, you know, as a whole, for the entirety of, you know, Birth from Exile, because obviously, you know, they had the budget to make an animation like that, and they had, I don't know the name. I'm gonna say Silk Still Photography, I think it is, or like slow animations when the character just like moving up and down or something like that. I don't really know what the animation is called. I want to say Still Photography, but I could be entirely wrong. It has that in the older, not older, sorry, the new SSDs. While the older ones just had Will singing in his office, which I feel like could have been the exact same that they could have gone with these ones, but doesn't really matter. So yeah, I just like it how DAGames had the budget to make an amazing animation like Birth from Exile. It was so great, and I feel like we should really see some more songs with Will, singing. It kind of like the same with what's it called? Oh, I don't remember the name. Shut Down by the Mirror. When you had the gameplay of Dying Light 2 and him just singing in his office and also out and about with his daughter. Did I say about right? I said about. I can't even speak English anymore. Oh, this is terrible. But yeah, that is my list. Just remember at the start of the video that this is my opinion, so don't go in the comments and hate me because this is my opinion. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so if you disagree with me, that is fine. Just don't go in the comments and send me death threats. I think the list is perfect. Other than Dying to Find a Home, maybe I could put it into A tier? I don't know. I'm drawn to it. Maybe the song will grow on me, but I don't know. And maybe I was a bit too harsh on Cop the Grass, but again, I don't really know, to be fair. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing. It helps out a massive ton. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!